How about now? Can you hear me? I'll wait. Can you hear me? I hope you can. I'm going to continue on as if you can. Anyway, we have. Please let me know if you can hear me. Uh, we've got construction images. I took a lot last time I was at the parks. I'm going to show more of it today. My trivia question of the day. Oh, thanks, Laura. We can hear you. Man, it's always something, isn't it? And then Walt Disney World news. I only got one story. But I wanted to thank everybody for being here. Steve's World Disney Nerd Herders. The first one's here. Laura B., thank you very much for letting me know, everybody, that you can hear me. D&G Explorers. Jim the Mime. That's my next gimmick. You thought I was going to add a laugh track. Through a curveball, I took out all of the audio. And Jack Sandy Claus Logan, welcome. The Lucky Minute. Amanda, thank you for being here. Bob and Ashley, thanks for being here. Jason and Bridget from Uper Wisdom Videos, thank you very much for being here. Let's get into it. Oh, everything's buried. All right. So my first news story, I only have one. So my first and only news story, and this just came out today. Holiday decor is coming to Pandora. And new Winter Tree of Life, Awakenings, and more coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom this Christmas. So I had done a video on this a while back where I went to all the parks, and clearly there's less of a Christmas presence, no pun there, presence, not presents, in Animal Kingdom than there is in the other parks. So my video was about what I'd like to see at Animal Kingdom during the holidays. So I threw in some silly effects, and I enjoyed making it. I don't know if anybody enjoyed watching it, but I got a kick out of making it. Well, apparently they heard me. No, they didn't hear me, but I'm going to read this. This is from WDWNT.com. Disney has just announced a bunch of offerings for this holiday season at Animal Kingdom. It was kind of in the headline there. Let's see, we're going to continue on reading. When you cross the bridge to Discovery Island, you will find yourself in a celebration of winter, handcrafted by the eclectic community of artists who make the island their home. Did anybody know anybody lived on that island? I did not. The village is filled with sparkling white holiday decorations, so that'll be cool. So it'll have that theme. What they've had up until now is kind of this found. What do you call it? They took junk and made like Christmas wreaths out of it, like a old bike tire and stuff like that, which was cool. But now they're going to do even more to this park. Apparently, Discovery Island will be filled with a bunch of white Christmas decorations. Colorful animal-inspired luminaries line the rooftops, and wireframe lanterns in the shape of beautiful birds can be found perched throughout the area. During the day, Discovery Island springs to life with a holiday gathering of winter animals, realized in the form of life-size artisan sculpted puppets. So they're going to have birds and puppets, and they're just adding a lot more to the park. Bottom line there. It'll be a bit different at night, apparently. The Tree of Life awakens with a series of wintry tales, complemented by a familiar and heartwarming holiday-inspired musical score. Over in Dinoland, USA, all the Disney character friends gathered for Donald's Dino Bash Get into the spirit with colorful holiday decorations in the style of Donald Duck and each of his pals. And at night, you're invited to gather round the Truckosaurus for the holiday hoopla dance party with Chip and Dale, and plenty of interactive fun and games. So this isn't just Discovery Island. This is throughout the park, including Dinoland USA. And in Asia, the residents of Anandapur have decorated, did I say that right? Have decorated the theater district in celebration of Diwali, the holiday festival of lights in India. So that's something in Asia as well. The village of Harambe in Africa welcomes visitors with a unique holiday presentation, blending the inspiration and style of Western traditions with the colors and textiles of authentic African celebrations. And the holiday spirit even reaches Pandora, the world of Avatar, where the expats living and working on the moon of Pandora bring a little Christmas-time fun to their alien home, with a display at Pongu Pongo of kitschy holiday decor, combining vintage pieces from Earth, with items handcrafted from materials indigenous to Pandora. So they're mixing our Christmas with Pandora's Life Day, or whatever they celebrate there on Pandora. And then they're going to have a group of Na'vi carolers, and they're going to gather together and sing Blue Christmas. I made up that last one, but I thought that would be cool. That's my dad joke of the day. See, they're blue, and they're going to sing Blue Christmas. I'll move on. So Animal Kingdom's going to get more Christmassy. How about that? Sorry, I was a little late on that. Okay, what else we got? That's my only news story. It's the only thing I found worth mentioning, although there are other things that happened today. I know a new Toy Story 4 trailer dropped, and some people did some reactions to that. I know Rob Fuzz did. I did that as well, so check out their channels if you want to see that. I didn't snag that today. But I do have some video coming up in a little bit. I haven't checked the chat yet. I am really far behind, and I'm going to try to get better at this. Zippy Doodad, you're at Epcot. Thank you so much for just popping in. It means a lot. Have fun. We're going to be at the parks, I think, on Sunday. Hopefully. That's totally up to my daughter. But thank you for popping in. You guys must be super busy. So thanks for making the time. That's very cool. I guess they just got off test track. There's a sign that says seatbelt check ahead, and PJ yelled chat check ahead. That's awesome. I can't believe that. PJ is awesome. Noah, thanks for being here. And PJ, get Noah a juice box. I'm gonna have to make a little video bump for my dad joke, maybe. That means I got to come up with a dad joke every week, I suppose. I can do that. What's next? Okay, let's get to the trivia question. I love the trivia all over our community. I'm only going to give you one per show. And here it is. The simple question is, and you don't have to answer this, I'll reveal the answer at the end of the show. What is the oldest ride in Walt Disney World? It could be any of the parks. You might be surprised. It might be exactly what you expect. I don't know. But ponder this. What is the oldest ride in Walt Disney World? And if you Google it, you lose. I'm kidding. I don't care what you do. But that's that. So next, what I said, if I wasn't muted at the beginning and you couldn't hear me, I'll just reiterate it. I was at the parks about 10 days ago, and I took some video. I showed some of it last week. I'm going to show some of it this week. One of the things, RVing to Disney Welcome. thanks for being here. Mouse Talk, thanks for being here. I'll check your answers in a little bit. One of the things I mention when people talk about Galaxy's Edge on their streams is that you get a really good view of Galaxy's Edge from Slinky Dog Dash. So what I wanted to do was just see how good of a view you actually do get. So I'm going to play a piece of video right now. I'm going to start it from mid-ride where you stop. You actually stop and reverse, and then you go up its steep hill there. And then I'll slow it down so you can get a look of what Galaxy's Edge in Walt Disney World looked like 10 days ago. And then I'll slow it down even more. So here it is. So I made sure I sat on the right side of the car. And here we go. Now from this vantage, Galaxy's Edge is up and to the left at about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. It'll be to the left of that green building. Here I slow it down a bit for you. And there's Galaxy's Edge. This is what it looked like last Saturday. The Saturday before this past Saturday, actually. It was really quick. But I shot this 60 frames per second. I'm slowing it down here. And then I'm going to zoom in. And this is just a still, and I didn't even level this out. And there's nothing in this picture, frankly, that you probably haven't seen somewhere online. But this is the view from Slinky Dog Dash. So it's really cool to see the construction going on. Now, what makes it a little less cool is that this same land is being built in Anaheim and is practically done. So if you want to see the completed version, there's video online of Galaxy's Edge in Anaheim. But this is what's going on in Florida right now. So that's the view from Slinky Dog Dash. Hope you found that interesting. But you can also see it near the beginning of the ride, and I didn't realize that. I didn't have my phone ready to record right away, but there is a part of the ride where you actually get a pretty good view right from the beginning of Slinky Dog Dash. So I want to go now to this video from Disneyland. I usually speak exclusively of Disney World happenings, but this was, and I don't know, maybe you saw this, it's about a week old, but some of the cast of Spider-Man Far From Home surprised some guests at Disneyland. Let me set up this clip. There was a Spider-Man picture opportunity, a meet and greet of sorts. And this family was having their picture taken with Spider-Man. And so at the beginning, whoever recorded this got it mid-surprise, sort of. So at the beginning of this clip, you're going to see Zendaya and Jake Gyllenhaal and the kid that plays Ned sneak up behind this family to surprise them during their photo pass picture or whatever's going on. So I thought it was really exciting and cute. So here it is. Take a look. So there they are. Looks like Mom sees that they're there.
That's so cool! I am freaking out! No way! Oh, that's so crazy! Oh man! That's awesome! Holy cow!
I'm pretty sure they didn't do that for every guest waiting for a picture, but that was cool. I want that in my PhotoPass portfolio. Let's check the chat here. Oh. I usually like getting that right away, but I stumbled on my mouse over here. Here we go. Zippity Doodad says we're announcing our raffle winner live in 10 minutes, and that was probably 10 minutes ago. Please sure to check out the replay after More Sunshine, please, if you want to see who wins a very special pin. That's very cool. Or you have my permission to go check it out really quick right now. Patrick's awesome. Okay. I'm glad you liked the Slinky Dog footage. I try to give you guys some stuff you might not otherwise be able to watch. So, MGM Traveling, welcome to the live stream. Jamie B, welcome. Thanks everybody for being here and spending part of your Tuesday with us. I've got more video too, but it's not. It's more behind the scenes. It's more sawdust and walls put up. D&G Explorers, that's so cool, and will that be ready by late August? I hope so. We'll see. I don't know. It really looked like there was a lot of work yet to be done. I suppose they have a couple months, so we'll see. Yeah, a lot of skeletons in those spires still visible. And I believe, and you couldn't see it in my footage, but I think they started construction on the Star Wars Hotel being built next to Hollywood Studios. Am I right about that? I didn't click on any stories, but I thought I saw a picture somewhere, Instagram or Twitter or something, where something actually went up. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I did drive by that area. It looked like they cleared out an area. There was a lot of dirt over there. So I know stuff is in the works. I just didn't know anything was being built yet. You'd think they'd focus on the park, Galaxy's Edge first, but who knows. Matthew and Lauren, welcome. Thanks for being here. Captain Akron 27, welcome. Melissa, thanks for being here. Before the Mouse Talk show, I appreciate it. A Disney Life for Me, thank you so much for being here. Got my trivia answer coming up. Speak of the devil. The Shep family, welcome. Thanks so much for being here, Ryan. Scanning the chat, I'm so far behind. Matthew and Lauren, Jim, can't wait for you to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge this summer. I think I'm going to be able to go to the one in Anaheim first because we'll be there for D23. And then I'll come back just for the opening of the one here at Hollywood Studios. And we'll wait many weeks until I go to that one because I just don't want to deal with that. Certainly that opening day crowd. That's not for me. I can't do that. Sometimes it's still hard to walk into Toy Story Land. That's still so crowded at times. But what are you going to do? Peter P., welcome. If I didn't welcome you before, I'm welcoming you now. Thank you. My sister went on Tomorrowland Speedway. She just said it was shorter. Yes, they did reduce the size of the track to make room for what's going on with the Tron roller coaster. So I had heard that they shortened the track a little bit, and it I think since Saturday it's back in operational. So maybe it's a good thing it's shorter. My daughter loves that ride, and I enjoy going on it with her. And in no other way do I enjoy going on that ride. But she digs it, so I dig it. Amanda says they must be testing the rides at least in Galaxy's Edge. Certainly in Anaheim they are. I don't know about here. I don't know if they're fully functioning yet. I know there was press. Press was welcomed into Florida's Galaxy's Edge, but nobody got to ride anything. I think they saw some food and what was being built around, but not much else. So I truly don't know. And then I believe somebody in Disney tweeted out a picture of all of the cast members that will be working in Anaheim's Galaxy's Edge. So I think that was on Twitter, and it looks like there's so many cast members, and certainly they won't all be working at the same time. But when you take a look at that picture, and they're just filling the concourse, the street there of Galaxy's Edge, I think that picture is what opening day is going to look like. It's just crowded with people, and that was a cool picture to see everybody in their cast member garb posing for that picture. I'm excited to go to Galaxy's Edge, just not right away. Amanda, the Lucky Minute says, yes, they have the foundation down on the hotels. Very cool. Bob says there are different construction crews. No doubt, but maybe they should all focus on who cares? As long as it all gets done. What's going on? I feel like I'm spending too much time reading. I need to be a faster reader. Tell them the Emperor is coming, so they need to double their efforts. No kidding, nerd herders. Yeah. Good. That's better than a dad joke. That's better than mine. Busy Mama Perino. Yes, it has been a long time, but welcome back. Thanks for being here. My friends at Uper Wisdom Videos that are here in the chat sent me some Tron images, and I apologize. I wanted to show them. I just did not have time to get them set up for this show, but man, I appreciated you sending me those, and had every intention of showing everybody, but it just didn't happen this time, so sorry. RVing to Disney did see that picture of the cast members. That was very cool. Busy Mama Prino's in the works planning their 2020 Disney vacation. And they're going to watch The Flash. Very cool. That's what DC does right. Their television shows on the CW. DC's got those down. Marvel's got the movies. So let me get to my next order of business. It is 7:55 Eastern. Okay, so more construction videos. So I was there 10 days ago. Shot a bunch of videos. So I put some of the construction that I was seeing everywhere in here, just a minute or two. But here we go. I'll just let it play. This is the Transportation and Ticket Center. And I didn't know this was going on, but they've got this walled off there. They're doing a bunch of refurb to the Transportation and Ticket Center. Where all those people are walking, that's usually a tram roadway. But they've rerouted them. This is the front of the ticket booth area and the bag check area. That's all walled off. This, again, was 10 days ago, so maybe it's done by now. I don't really know. But it was just interesting how much stuff is going on in Walt Disney World as far as refurbishment and construction. This is from the ferry boat at the dock at the Transportation and Ticket Center. So they're building a new roof there, or awning. Inside the Magic Kingdom, I think maybe they've filled the moat already, but here's some footage of the widening of the walkway between Sleepy Hollow Refreshments in the castle there, and you can see the work. They drained the moat, but I think maybe the water's back. Again, this was 2 Saturdays ago, but this is part of all that, making that walkway wider, because that's just a mess, especially when there's a parade going on. There's another view of it. So I'll appreciate them widening that. This is Epcot, and this is the parking lot, of course, and you can see they've got a bunch of stuff going on there. I don't know exactly what's going on in the parking lot, but so that's that construction video. I picked up the wrong mouse again. Lots of stuff, and that's in addition to the stuff I showed you last week and the stuff I didn't even get to. I guess Animal Kingdom, their tram stop in the front of the park. They're working on that, and then all the rides being built. So just a ton of stuff. Bob and Ashley says the DC streaming series are good. Also, never saw any of those. I'm familiar with the Flash, Supergirl, the Arrow. Those are all solid. So I'll have to check those out too. This life of ours. Thanks for being here. You're driving, so be careful. But thanks for stopping in. Peter P. Yeah, I felt like I was walking so much when I went last week. Yeah, the front, and I'm going to show you a bit more of the construction going on at Epcot. Actually, I'm going to show you where the new smoking area is at Epcot. And you can see that they've got everybody exiting to the sides. You'll see it in a bit. But walking's good. That's where I get my steps in. So I don't mind so much. Lucky Minute says, can't wait to see the slumber party in the parking lot. I will see it from people's vlogs. That's where I'll see it. Busy Mama Prino. Aladdin is about out. Yes, Friday opening day for Aladdin. I've been showing a bunch of trailers and video clips of that on my shows. Not today, however. But, man, they sound good. When I heard that Whole New World, man, they sound great. And Will Smith, he's not the Broadway performer the others are, but I think it's going to be great. I think we'll love that. And then I think Rotten Tomatoes will have a score tomorrow, maybe. So we'll see what the world has to say. But I think everybody's going to like it. What little I know, I think we're all going to like it. Amanda asks, any news when Spaceship Earth goes down yet? I think it'll be a few months, and then it'll be down a long time. They did, Walt on Mouse Talk mentioned yesterday, actually it was on Rob Fuzz's show, but it was Walt who told us all that they started messing with the entrance of Epcot. So they've screened off the right side of the tombstone yard, whatever that's called, I forget. But as far as Spaceship Earth, I think it's going to be a few months before that closes down. I could be wrong again. Yeah, we'll see. Matthew and Lauren, Jim, sing us your favorite song from Aladdin. No, but thanks for asking. I haven't had nearly enough alcohol to do that on my live stream. I'm not a big drinker, so it'd probably never happen, but thank you for trying to get me to sing. Let's move on from that. As you know, on May 1st, Disney got rid of all the smoking areas in the parks. All the smoking areas are now outside of the entrances of the parks, and I have video of two of them now. The first one is Hollywood Studios, and the second one will be Epcot, so you'll see exactly where the smoking areas are. So here's Hollywood Studios. There's the entrance, and that I think this is where Mickey and the dancing brooms, that little planter, that's where the smoking area is now. Now here's Epcot. This is to the left of the entrance. Those people are in that smoking area. Here's another view of it. So, yeah, they're forced to go over way off to the side. I'm glad I didn't have to walk through the smoke on my way into Epcot, but I did have to walk through it exiting Epcot. So that was kind of a drag, but well, whatever. So yeah, smoking no longer in the park. It is a little bit after 8 o'clock. Let's get to my trivia question again. And let's get the answer. The trivia question is, what is the oldest ride in Disney World? And I'm sorry, I know people started to answer a while back. Let me try to find that. If I can. I can't. I'm looking. I may have missed it. But you can chime in now. Let me know what you think the oldest ride in Walt Disney World is. So while you're doing that, let me tell you about D&G Explorers. Oh, I actually didn't burp. I clicked on the wrong thing. I think I did earlier. I didn't mention it. So let's do that. Every burp on the internet is brought to you by D&G Explorers. D&G Explorers, a little dabble do ya. This is what I meant to show you. D&G Explorers has a live stream almost every Wednesday night, and they rotate from talking about Disney to talking about cruises. Tomorrow will be their cruise show, and the last one they had was a huge audience. Tomorrow, their guest will be Lalito Loca. They have 24,000 subs, so I'm expecting a big crowd for that one. It's always a good show. They do a great job. So please join us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And they'll be talking about cruising and whatever else happens to pop up there. So, okay, so let's see what people are guessing is the oldest ride at Walt Disney World. Peter P. Small World, the Carousel at the Magic Kingdom, the Carousel of Progress, the Railroad, the horse on the carousel, Bob says, a trolley car. Kyle's Vlog, welcome. Thanks for being here. Anytime, Derek, for the shout out. You're welcome. Let's see. I did see the correct answer, so let's just get to it, and then I'll explain. The oldest is Prince Charming's Regal Carousel, formerly called Cinderella's Golden Carousel. This was actually built in 1917, well before the park opened. It took them that long to build the Magic Kingdom. Can you believe that? I'm kidding. No. Here's the deal with that. The carousel was originally built by the Philadelphia Toboggan Company in 1917. It was originally known as the Liberty Carousel, and it was originally in Belle Isle Park. That's in Detroit. I've been to Belle Isle. So it was there until Belle Isle couldn't afford to have it anymore or keep that park open. Then that carousel went to Olympic Park in Irvington, New Jersey. And then in 1967, the Walt Disney Company purchased it for the Magic Kingdom. This carousel is older than the one that's in Disneyland. I will say, though, somebody mentioned the railroad. And while the railroad as a ride is not, it wasn't completely built before 1917, one of the trains that they use, the one called the Roy O. Disney, there's 4 of them, and the one called the Roy O. Disney was built in 1916. But that carousel was completely built in 1917. It has been refurbished. Disney has made molds of the horses just in case stuff happens, but and it has been redecorated. I said originally it was called the Liberty Carousel, and that's why there's eagles on it to this day, I think. So, I thought it was really interesting. So, great guesses, everybody, and I believe D&G Explorers got that right. So, yeah, it was the carousel. Well done. So that's my trivia question and answer of the day. I think I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for being here. Kyle's Vlog, Noah, Amanda, RVing to Disney. Thank you so much for being here. D&G Explorers, Bob and Ashley, Captain Akron. Bisney Baba Perino, live in Michigan, never been to Belle Isle. We were just there last summer, actually. We had family that was, they had a swim meet at the marina there. I hadn't been there in years, but we were just there less than a year ago, so that was kind of cool. So yeah, let's Laura B, Jamie, Disney Nerd Herders, everybody that was here. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your Tuesday with me. I'll be back next week. Go check out Zippity Doodad, and also Mouse Talk's on right now, I believe, and he usually has something fun going on. Tell them More Sunshine Please sent you. I will see everybody tomorrow on D&G Explorers live stream at 8 o'clock Eastern. Thanks, everybody. See ya.